Welcome back to 13th Forward. Today we'll be talking about four teams in the NHL that are currently out of the playoffs that we think will make the playoffs. We've each picked one from each division. And Ali, how about we start off with your pick from the Eastern Conference?
All right, I picked the New York Islanders from the Eastern Conference. I just kind of like.
You like them?
I like the Islanders. They're probably Ottawa's my favorite team, but the Islanders they're up there definitely. I like the Islanders, and they have two really good lines right now. Their top line, the Tavares Lee Bailey line. I mean, they're all among the league leaders in points. I think Tavares is third, and then Bailey's up there in assists. So they're having a really good first line, but then also a really solid second line with the acquisition of Eberle in the offseason. They have Barzal, and Barzal, who's having a great year with Eberle on that second line. And that's just a really good top six forward group. Their biggest issue right now, it's defensemen. Part of that's injuries, part of that's just they're not great. But I think a big deadline deal, and they could not only be in the playoffs, but they could be a Stanley Cup contender with a big deadline acquisition.
And I have selected Carolina, and it's sort of a bold move to pick the last team in the division. But they're only 3-6-1 in their last 10 games, so I think if they're able to turn it around a little bit, I think they'll have a good shot of making the playoffs. And I would really like to see Carolina in the playoffs because they're sort of not really I don't know, in our hockey viewing time, they have not really seen much playoff action. So
no, I don't know if they won the cup in 2006.
Yeah, we were not old enough to be watching then.
And I don't really know if they've gotten back or definitely haven't won a round since.
And as far as teams I hope don't make the playoffs, I really do not want Columbus to make the playoffs.
I do. I like Columbus.
I cannot stand Columbus.
I want Columbus to play Pittsburgh in the playoffs. That's good. I don't want New Jersey making.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about New Jersey, but I wouldn't mind seeing Philly in there. They got some good rivalries. And then moving on to the Western Conference, I picked
the Anaheim Ducks. Anaheim, they've been injury riddled all season, but players are starting to come back. They're looking healthy. They're starting to turn it around a little bit. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10, so they definitely are starting to turn it around. They're only 1 point back of Calgary for third in the Pacific Division, and I could definitely see by the end of the season them even passing San Jose as well, being second in the Pacific.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think they'll make it. They got some good players.
Yeah, and
they should make it.
I picked the Minnesota Wild. I like the Wild, and I think they have a better team than both the Dallas Stars and the Colorado Avalanche.
Yeah, they're deeper than Colorado and Dallas.
Yeah, Colorado sort of McKinnon's been leading that team, and they were just on that huge winning streak, lost last night, but they're obviously not going to be able to keep that pace up. So I think that they'll slow down, and Minnesota will keep at this good steady pace that they're at, and they'll just overtake them and slide into that wild card spot. At least the second, if not the first wild card. And then, yeah, I don't imagine I can't really see Colorado in the playoffs.
No, I think. Well, like if McKinnon keeps playing this well, he's going to win the Hart Trophy. But yeah, I think they're playing really well. Bernier's playing really well.
Yeah.
Considering Varlamov's injured, he's a starting goalie now. Like he's not going to be playing this well through the rest of the season.
Yeah.
And McKinnon, he's going to cool off.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if they kept this up.
But I think McKinnon, people just kind of thought he's a good hockey player. He's good.
Yeah, he's really been showing that this year. And I hope Dallas does not make it. I don't like the Dallas Stars. And I think that just about wraps up. Any closing thoughts?
Oh, no, not really.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in to 13th Forward.
All right, and don't forget to like and subscribe, Jack.
All right.